If you are about to be a first-time dad, here are a few things that you need to know about your baby's first day of life. First off, when you have the baby, you're going to be in the labor and delivery room, but a couple hours, depending after birth, they're going to move you to what's called the postpartum room. And let me tell you, the postpartum room is terrible. I'm just going to be honest with you guys and straight up, it is absolutely terrible. It is much smaller than the other room. The TV is much smaller. There's one tiny window in there. It's on the other side of the hospital, and it feels super, I don't know, compact. It's pretty depressing in there. I'm not gonna lie. It's just you have the joy of having a newborn with you, but you're also sleep deprived. You also probably haven't eaten very much, and they put you in this terrible room. It's not the greatest experience ever, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It sucks in the postpartum room. But to get to my second point, however bad that you think the postpartum room is, take that times 10, because that's probably how mom is feeling in the moment. So everything that you're feeling, that tiredness, that, haven't eaten in a while because you didn't eat because she wasn't able to eat, all them things that you're feeling, your partner is feeling times 10 because they just pushed an entire human out of their body after carrying them for 9 months. So I'm sorry, but I'm all against the, suck it up method as being a dad. But in this moment, you're just going to have to suck it up, and you got to do everything in that postpartum room. I'm talking everything. The only thing you might not be able to, or you won't be able to do, is if mama's breastfeeding and she's going to breastfeed the baby. But that doesn't mean that you just get to sit down while she breastfeeds. You need to make sure that she's drinking water. You need to make sure that it's propped up so where her arms aren't getting tired from holding the baby up. You need to make sure that her, throughout the entire time that she's breastfeeding, that she's okay. Any diaper that needs to be changed, you change the diaper. Anytime the baby wakes up, you need to wake up. I mean, if she wants to wake up with him and have her own alone time with him, and she's okay with that, then that's fine. But if it's just oh, one of us needs to get up, you get up. For 9 months, she did stuff while you didn't have to do anything, but be a support system. For 9 months, she carried that baby while you didn't have to do anything. Get up. I don't care how tired you are, get up. And I'm not talking like this to try to be a dick. I'm just talking like this to put it into perspective that this is a couple days that we have to go through a pretty rough time in our life as far as not having any sleep or eating or anything, compared to the 9 months, the labor, the next 3, 4, 5 months to a year that they're going to go through postpartum. It does not compare to what a woman has to go through. So I just don't really think that we have room to complain about a couple days that we're going to go through it. But that takes us into our next point, is that the hospital is going to want you to log everything, okay? They're going to want you to log when they pee, when they poop, when they eat, how many ounces they ate. They're going to want you to log every single bit of everything that the baby does during the time that you're in the postpartum room. And like I said, her brain's going to be foggy. She's going to have a lot going on. Try to do all of this. Try to write down every single thing so she does not have to worry about it. The whole point of the postpartum room, in my opinion, is for the dads to step up and do every single thing so the mom doesn't have to worry about everything. She worried for the past 9 months, and she worried for the past hours, maybe even days in labor and delivery. Now it's your turn to worry. You got this, dads.